Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 6TP Pill. We are going to work through the different paths today, and I wanted to start off this morning with a stillness. This is a video that I made combining the ocean and a relaxation audio. So here we go. This is about 3 minutes long. If you're available somewhere where you can close your eyes, feel free to do that. If you're somewhere where you're driving, please do not do that, and relax and enjoy.
Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a breath in and let it go. Good. You don't need to do anything right now. Just breathe and let the sound of the water do the rest. Feel your body start to settle. With every breath out, you get a little heavier, a little more at ease. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. With each number, just let yourself go a little deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Picture yourself at the edge of the ocean. The water is warm. The air is still. And this place is yours. Every wave that comes in brings calm. Every wave that goes out takes something with it. Tension, noise, whatever you've been carrying. You're safe here, completely supported. Just rest. Okay, I'm going to bring you back now. Nice and easy. Counting up from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breath, open your eyes when you're ready, and welcome back.
Good morning. So that was part of the stillness path.
Morning.
And I hope you enjoyed that. So what did you think, Victor, compared to just having just the audio?
So yeah, I love the beach. So any noise that's coming that sounds like I'm at the beach just brings me to Hawaii immediately.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, so that's part of the one of the different paths that we have. Let me pull up the list of all the different, or I'm going to go through the different ones that we have and tell people about them. So that was part of the stillness path, and that's where we go and center our body and quiet the mind, connect with self, strengthen our spirit, and live mindfully. And that's one way you can do it. You can do also through meditation, through hypnosis, through other different ways. So there was audio embedded in there that were relaxation beats that were in there. So you can't really hear it if you're listening on you have to use headphones to find that in there. But that was in the background as well. There's also the Sportpassionist path. So this is what I do that falls under doing the cold plunge and the cold shower. There it is. And so a bunch of people in the group do that through running, through other activities, with running we do the run, walk, run method, Galloway method, so that we practice that a lot for different folks. People keep track of that on Strava or other apps. I use an app called Map My Ride, which you can use with your bicycle, and it also works with if you want to actually just walk. So that keeps track of similar stuff for you as well. So with the Sportpassionist path, I'm going to show you a video that I made. So we're going to pull that up next. And this is a demonstration of how to do a cold shower. So this is a cold shower video that I made, and here we go.
Good morning, everyone. We are going to be doing a cold shower today. So I'm going to show you the proper method to do this. So we're going to start off in taking a warm shower for 30 seconds, and then we're going to transition to turning the dial down as cold as we can go, and then doing that for 15 seconds. So we're going to do this part first. We start off the timer at 30 seconds. Okay, so you're going to take the nice warm shower, counting down. And when it gets to about 10 seconds left, we're going to turn it as cold as it can go. So 10. Turning it now. And we're starting our next timer for 15 seconds. And we're going to stay here. And this is now as cold as my shower will go. And it takes your body time to get acclimated to doing this. So this is how you train for doing a cold plunge in the ice. You got to do this first. And there we go.
That was cold just watching that.
I think it was fantastic. I love the meditation part.
You like the meditation too? All right, good. We're doing good. 2 for 2 so far. Good. Excellent. So I figured it's easier to show you guys rather than just do the simulation. So that way you get a better idea. And that's the first one of these videos that I've done. I set my phone up on a tripod and I have a remote clicker to activate it. So it's going to get better as I go. So this is the first one I've ever done, filming myself, and I did it all by myself. So I'm going to keep working on it and get it smoother, and see if I can get the countdown on the screen somehow, so that you guys can see it a little easier. So it's going to keep improving. But that's the maiden voyage of the cold shower training.
Woo!
There you go. And the last other video was done using, I found a royalty-free video of the ocean. And so in other words, you can use that for free and set that up using, I told Claude to loop that, combined with the audio that it had helped me make previously. So I didn't do that in video editing. Claude did that. So, but this with the shower was just done manually. So no Claude, just me. So those are the two different paths that we have. So, and let's discuss the other ones that are there that we have. We also have the thinker path. So thinking critically, reading, learning continuously, applying wisdom, and sharing and teaching. So we do that generally by reading a book. The one we've been reading is by Benjamin Hardy, and that's this book right here, The Science of Scaling. So that's by Dr. Benjamin Hardy and Blake Erickson. So by using that book, we've learned how to find crux. So to find what your mission is, and how to scale, what you need to adjust, what you need to change, how you have to set big goals, how you have to make adjustments, how you have to make changes. So those are things that a lot of times people haven't thought about, and they don't have the plan that they have can be like a 10-year plan. And we've learned from reading this book that you don't need that long. You have to adjust where you're going, and you have to come up with a big, hairy, audacious goal. So that's what our group is working towards, and that's $1 million by the end of December 31st of this year. So that's The Science of Scaling, and that's the book that we've been using to grow. And another book that we're going to be going into next is using Alex Hormozi's $100 million money models. So that's one of the ones I think we're going to be working into next. And there we go. So Alex Hormozi, $100 million money models. So that's what we're going to be working towards. The next group. And if you want to join our group, you can start at the foundation level, and that's $99 a month. And you can do that through the school link that we have. And if you want to get even more per month, the next level that we have is the Ascent, and that's $199 a month. And if you have a whole group of people that you want to bring along with you for your group, you can join at the Alchemy level, and that's $999 a month. So that's, again, if you have a group of people that you want to bring along with you with your business and do it that way, that's the group that you would need to join at. So the different aspects that we have in the group. So there's the Stillness path, the ScalingDreamer path, the Creator path, the Sportpassionist path, the Authorship path, and the Thinker path. And I wanted to touch base on the authorship path as well. So I'm working towards a book about how to use AI for your IT department. And do you want to talk, Victor, about your book and how that's coming for you?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for the opportunity to do that, Lawrence.
Welcome.
So I'm writing a book about helping people be better uh, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I'm doing that through the Serve Persevere platform. And my goal is that I will be able to tell, a strong life story and how I can help people, be better in those areas, simply by, showing up every day the way you want to show up, not letting your past dictate your present, and basically, now that we've got this new motivation to scale, how to promote growth in your life the right way.
Terrific. How about yours, Zara? Do you have any more updates for us on your book?
You know, Lawrence, I keep working on it. And what I do recently is send motivational words every morning to a few people that I think that needs it.
Terrific. That's great. Thank you for sharing that. So back on the other aspects of the 60p pill, I just pulled this up again. Again, so we have the stillness, and we did that with the video. Sportpassionist path, we did that with the cold shower, and we just discussed authorship. Let's talk about the thinker path. What do you? I think one thing that I do in that regard is I've started journaling again and been doing that some more. Do you have any areas that you work on in that regard, Rosara? Or it's hard to keep track of of all these different paths that we're working on, and there's different things. I feel like they overlap a little bit. Is there something that you specifically do in the thinker path, Rosara?
The path. I like to read everyday motivational phrases. I have a book with a lot of motivational phrases and prayers, and I read that. It gives you a lot of wisdom and ability to continue the day.
Terrific. Do you have something in the thinker path, Victor, that you're working on?
Yeah, so I try, to read the word of the day in the Bible, and you know that we do our prayer podcast right before this show every day, and I try to meditate on the word, and we have this incredible fellowship every day from 4:45. I'm sorry, we shifted that now. It's 5 a.m. Um, and and so I like to read the Bible, and I also take time to read different inspirational books about health, books about wellness, and I'm hoping to insert material into that field through the book that I'm writing, through my spiritual audio book and workbook, and I just think it's very important every day to sharpen your mind, right? But here's the thing, um, you can sharpen your mind to the wrong thing. And I think it's important to sharpen your mind to positivity, to good spirituality, so that you're able to hear clearly from, your source. And most importantly, be grounded in good energy so you can carry on with your day each day.
Terrific. So, does anyone have other things they want to add today? miss anything?
You know, I would just say that people have different things that they get excited about. You know, I love watching your enthusiasm for cold plunges. It's something that I'm learning about every day more and more through you. But we all have passions, right? We all have the need to get still and quiet and to have those times for ourselves to think. We do that here every day with our stillness. Everyone needs a place to dream, and we dream day after day. We talk about lofty goals, goals that just can't wait on the sideline. And then we talk in the creator path about putting those into action. And one of the best ways to put things into action is through the sports path, where we're creating movement, moving the things around us, moving that energy while restoring our health. And the authorship path is a great place to harness all of that together, because everything that we do is to make impact. We're trying to make an impact on all those around us, and as globally as we can do that. And writing a book is an excellent way to share your stories, your talents, things that can benefit others, and then to turn around from giving through authorship to receiving by reading the books of others in the thinkership path. What an incredible way to go full circle with our six paths and to transform your life.
Terrific. And here's another shot of the school. So you can join us at the link that's listed on there. So there you go. School.com, 6TP SW Club. And so feel free to join us. We'd love to have you in our group and help you be able to grow in the 6 different paths that we work on every day. Thank you again, and have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day indeed.